he is.
I think a lot of that comes from his melee experience. So like he's been in melee, he's been in brawl.
Yeah, he's multi-talented at all the Smash games. It's a great thing about Crusade that we got all the Smash games, not melee I'm afraid. Did see a melee setup, but we got BM, we got brawl, even that. The thing about Khanage, played him in doubles. He's got a great wall-out game.
Yeah, but obviously Cloud is a character that can get through that and also doesn't have to necessarily deal with that.
I know, like Cloud can approach. He's got these up pairs. He can approach with Naz, all sorts. So Khanage is not going to experience the Counter Falcon today,
unless we see a change. It is a best of 3 set, a best of 5.
Best of 5,
so we
yeah.
See a change, but yeah, you see Willz playing trying to bait out what Khanage has.
Yeah, with his dashes, he is going to constantly dash back and forth. His up air strings going to juggle Khanage.
Yeah, and he keeps charging that limit as well very effectively. Every time there's any moment of downtime, it's bringing that bar slowly up.
He's nailed it very well. He's played Cloud for quite a long time. Will's just doing so many tomahawks in this count, but got some good stage control and ending that stock.
And that's a great example of that movement as he dashes away, but quick to dash back in and catch that air dodge.
He's incredible movement from Willz right there.
But of course, Peach is having so much trouble landing, but I'm sure Khanage has, obviously starting to see a bit more in control. If he can play his game, then it's going to go in his favour. But at the moment, there's pressure from Willz.
There's all this momentum on Willz. It's just really escaping Khanage's chance to really get back in this.
I think Peach is a character that benefits with being the one dictating the style of play, where the game's going. But yeah, Will's just not letting it do. Again.
Wow, that was super quick. To update the score. That was 1-0 to Willz.
So both times, each stock came from his movement, catching out an air dodge with cross-slash.
Yeah, just catching Khanage and shield mostly. It was a very good example of bait and punish.
Yeah, and that's something that's really important in this matchup, because Peach doesn't have the best in terms of approach. As I've said, she very much prefers you to come to her and for her to be in control of the pace.
Yeah, Peach has got such a good punish game, but knowing Cloud has got the range just to keep out, and Willz is keeping Khanage on the tip of the sword. It's really denying Khanage to get much out of that out shield options.
Yeah, and once he's got him up in the air, Khanage is having so much trouble getting down. So that's
with the floaty properties and that.
So taking him to FD, I think that makes sense from Khanage.
Yeah, it makes sense. It gives Khanage more opportunities to catch Cloud's landings.
You'd have to assume Willz with the banks, probably town. Khanage definitely doesn't want to go to a small stage.
No, he's got a lot more room to work with right here.
And again, though, we're seeing a similar game from Willz of these nairs, these up airs.
Just throwing out all these attacks very safely and just keeping him out whenever Khanage is on the ground.
Yeah, and
he's always diving in whenever Khanage is just rises like a millimeter from the ground. He's in there straight away.
Khanage trying to make sure he doesn't commit to anything. That's why you were seeing a lot of those nairs, but unfortunately now it's quite short range.
Yeah, Willz just not able to use the limit. Khanage just cleverly just interrupted that.
And that was a mix-up. He hasn't done that option from the ledge yet. He's maybe...
Willz is speeding a bit. He just went straight for the raw up smash. But yeah,
it's good. Khanage this game showing that he can get away from ledge, because that was something he was having trouble with last time.
Yeah, he's hanging in there, but it's definitely not comfortable for him so far. And that fair's not going to quite do it. Again, Will's more than happy to start on the ledge. Just calling out roll with a normal get up. Just look at his movement.
That's a good read from Willz, because Khanage had success with it earlier. It's something he didn't do last game, but now Willz had caught onto the up from the fair from ledge. It's definitely Willz controlling ledge play, but Khanage looking a bit stronger in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, Khanage just manoeuvring a bit better this match. Good land trap right there with the trip. It's not trip. It's the, what could you call it when someone tumbles on the floor?
Yeah.
The bounce, whatever.
That was a good
dash attack's gonna kill.
So Will's ahead, and definitely you can see him turning his pace down a bit now, letting Khanage come to him and spacing around his grab there, allowing him to get up tilts and get him into juggle.
Yeah, Willz is baiting Khanage incredibly well, but Peach has some very meaty punishes, but Khanage is just getting caught out in shield by a bit too much. Willz is recognizing that.
And it's very impressive how Willz, he's switching his pace really effectively.
Yeah, like sometimes he'll just do these tipped nairs, and then he won't go in afterwards, even though they're safe on shield, because he knows he's want to bait Khanage to overextend.
But not just talking about Willz, Khanage looking
He's
a bit
bringing
more
up,
control.
a bit more slowly.
But he's picked the fair on ledge quite a few times this game.
Yeah, he's on the ropes though. This is 2-0 up for Willz.
So I think Khanage again we're seeing getting stuck at the ledge and can't quite get off, and Will's movement really paying off.
Yeah, just like he's just calling out Khanage for all his movement, like he's just dashing back and forth. Am I gonna get your normal get up? Am I gonna get your roll? And Khanage just left there like, oh, I just need a shield. But Willz knows his spacing around the shield so well that he can there land out of range. Khanage can't grab him or jab him.
Yeah, and
It's really Khanage can only really capitalize whenever Willz does something on shield and he's right next to each other.
Possible switch from Khanage.
I'm not sure how well this Zelda would do against
Zelda. But yeah, Khanage, no matter how good his punish game can be, was just not letting him get it through his defensive play.
I think Khanage should go on something like Battlefield and just use more turnip play.
Yeah.
It needs to utilize the turnips a lot more. If you can just get Willz on stage like on Battlefield and really catch Cloud's landings, I think he stands better chance on this stage than anything else.
And Khanage threatening to go Zelda has decided to stick with.
No, so why is he chose back to Peach? I don't think Zelda would do well at all.
And that side B,
Great.
you can see he's taking it to Willz this time.
This is what he needs to do more, yeah, just try and get Willz near the ledge, trying to force Willz to land not safe. Wow, tricky move from Peach right there with a float.
But I think that side B really has sort of set the tone of what Khanage will probably play this game. The fact that he's going to come straight at Willz on the start.
Yeah, it's burst movement. He has to try something out of the ordinary.
And
Now-
yeah, Khanage looking much more in control than he has in any of the games. But Will's limit on deck.
He just shows some sign of impatience, like Khanage just did an up smash and roll in. But he's playing better now. He's trying to use more turnips. That fair is going to do it.
That was
So
very good.
strong with that crown.
I think it's switching his play because he has traditionally Peach will play defensively, try to get her punishes.
It's just Willz can't play around with his movement more. Like these platforms can disrupt his movement. No, Willz likes to do all these various height of his jumps to bait out, and Khanage is capitalizing on his advantage state.
Khanage playing
incredibly
incredibly well here. And Will's not having to use the limit there.
Oh wow.
Khanage falling out of his side B.
Yeah, just a misspacement from Willz. Khanage is dealing with the cloud incredibly well.
Yeah.
Down smash is going to call out. What a hard read.
Willz seems to he's always on Khanage's get up options, but Khanage not being knocked off stage for this aggressive play, so he hasn't had to worry about Willz knowing what he's going to do.
Khanage is a lot more confident with his movement. I can definitely see it a lot more. Like whenever he's trying to move, he's just trying to land just directly next to Willz, and he's just moving a lot better. So
That was a really strong performance of Khanage. I think it really shows his ability to adapt to that game.
like a quick 180.
He completely changed how he was playing, and it's shown to be very effective.
Yeah, Willz got caught out by just a couple of mistakes, and you can see how quick Peach just gallops up like a snowball, right back that damage. I mean, right them all the way back up.
So Willz could take him to a platform so Lilac works well for him. Will's very good on Lilac from having played him there before.
Yeah.
Because it gives him time to use his aggressive style, get very much up in your face. But Khanage expected it. And another side B as well. So whether Khanage goes as aggressive as he did last game, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's going to be how confident Khanage is. It seems to be very much.
Willz doesn't have to worry too much about the top platform. Knowing it's just more leveled, he can do better on this stage.
I think we're very much seeing again Will is going aggressive and getting a lot more off it this time. Khanage not picking up on what he was doing as well as he was last game. And Will's now at limit going in a good way to take. Oh, it's burned there as he probably tries to catch out the side B. I think Khanage is going to be looking for these constant just mistakes and pressure from Will's touches.
Yeah, he's pressuring Willz really well when he's by the ledge, these turnips.
And this game, I think whoever's been winning these games have very much been dominating the ledge. Because Willz was in the 2 he's won so far, getting Khanage every time. I think the person who's going in and being aggressive this set is very much getting a lot of reward.
He been cheeky with the limit for Willz. God, that might be. That was crazy. Alright, equalize. Very even game so far. I'm really liking the contrasting styles so far from Khanage and Willz. Oh no, Willz are extending with the cross slash. That's there. It's going to get caught out by the up air from Peach. No, that's interesting.
We're starting to see Khanage getting his punishes.
Yeah, this movement has been really nice from Khanage. Very smooth just to get behind Willz.
But Willz using that upper really effective in this matchup.
Oh, the fair, another fair could kill. It's quite crazy, but limit. Yeah, he could do it.
Oh, great read.
Great up smash from the roll.
So that was lovely. These players, really great set. They are just taking it to one another in a really effective way.
Khanage is using the platforms a lot better to his advantage. I think Willz would want like a flat stage with no platforms, and Khanage is capitalizing well. Besides from Battlefield, which he didn't do so well, but an interesting stage pick would be right now.
I would expect it to be FD or Town.
If it's FD or Town, I would expect Willz to win on there.
Yeah.
There's more space to maneuver. The platforms won't be disrupting Cloud's movement as much.
I think Willz needs to find his what was working for him. Okay, so smash up. Willz needs to find what was working for him.
More bait heavy, but Khanage is not. Khanage is not falling for these baits anymore. He's just being a bit more reactive. You notice it that he's just keeping back more. He's not trying to overextend as much.
This is what Willz is going to start doing. Yeah, so he keeps going to that platform charge and playing much more defensively than he has in the last games.
Well, he knows he has to be more careful with his baits now that Khanage has adapted to it. So Willz knowing that, he has to change up his baits a lot more.
Khanage ruling him out well with there, so it's a fast move.
Yeah, Willz is he's been a bit too, he's been a bit too cautious with his safe attacks. Like, he needs to get a bit closer, a bit more daring. Well, what am I to say anyway? I don't play Cloud, but yeah, Willz with some nice tidy up pairs, juggling Khanage, keeping by the ledge with these nairs.
I think Khanage is doing a great job catching Will's landings, which was something that he wasn't doing at first.
No, again, Khanage is getting right behind Willz.
Oh, that's good.
Great forward smash from Khanage, now with the lead.
But where most of Khanage's percent has come very quickly, and it might sit here, is he's trying to guess what Willz is doing when he's landing and punishing very quickly off it. And Peach can stack up damage very quickly. So
Willz is knowing that. He's just spacing extra wide from Khanage, trying not to get caught out by him. Again, Khanage with some really tidy, nice movement, nice positioning just to get right next to Willz. Not giving him much time to really use an out shield option.
Khanage managed to get away from the ledge, but Willz, playing much more safe, keeping out these projectiles. Yeah.
Great zoning out from Willz, just keeping all those options open and just suddenly closing them down and tackling it.
You can see Khanage punishes off ways up.
His up air is going to hurt.
And that's super important for Khanage to get away from that vortex.
Khanage is definitely reading Willz a lot better. These up smashes are calling out Willz right now. He knows what Willz wants to do.
Yeah, he's going to force Willz to put a limit there using turrets. I don't think he called it down. Very good edge guard from
Great
Khanage.
play from Khanage. That's 3-2. What a reverse trio. That's incredible play. So well done, Khanage.
It was really impressive how Khanage switched up how he was playing that set.
Yeah, he wasn't falling for Will's baits as much. Like, I was working initially. Like, Will's played fantastic, just out-baiting Khanage, and Khanage said, hang on, why don't I just play super reactive and only really let Will's go, just come to me.
And not only was he not falling for Will's baits, but he was also baiting out Will's.
Yeah.
Which he hadn't been doing.
Yeah, I think, okay, like, now is your time to, like, come to me. So, just really simply put, EA executed that plan so well. I mean, you would say he's like, oh yeah, just don't fall for the bait. It's so hard to do that at this level.
Do you know who we've got?
No idea.
We'll see. But yeah, it was a great set. It was really amazing to see Cloud played in the way Willz does.
Yeah, it's always good to see Willz play Cloud, yeah.
And it was very impressive seeing the up B take a stop with Limit. But yeah, Khanage just looked in control towards the end.
Yeah, just catching out Willz with his side Bs. He knows he's like cross slash, and Khanage would roll right behind him with a grab immediately. So Willz getting caught out like movement wise, Khanage out maneuvering Willz.
Yeah, I found it very impressive as well how quickly Will's percent would go up, like after a couple of mistakes.
Peach's punish game is insane. I noticed that. Like, you want to keep our Peach waller out, but when Peach has the answers for you to go in, it's like, look, you know, he's a wall of pain right there. So that's unfortunate for Willz losing out. He's in loser's bracket. Khanage is going to move on.
We're just waiting to see who's on next.
Yeah, how did your tournament go?
I didn't enter anything.
You're here just to spectate and commentate.
I had school today.
Oh yeah, you had school on Saturday.
Yeah, so I rushed up here when that finished to come support.
Cool.
And then I'll be entering Cruise, Brawl and PM.
Where's the school anyway?
It's in Oundle in Peterborough. So.
Alright.
So a village.
You managed to take the train to here?
No, luckily my parents drove me after, which is great. Go out myself. Got to be staying with the East Anglia crew here.
Nice. You're in a crew battles as well tomorrow?
Yeah, we've got 2 crews playing.
Nice, that's really active then. 2 crews for your region, that's good.
GP's been very strong in our region, pushing us to go to this event, supporting this one.
Yes, crew battles, like how often would you have that? I mean, this is a first of its kind event to have this many crews at a tournament, so it's just a great way to take advantage of that when we're in the Midlands, in the middle of everything. We've got Northern players, we've got obviously Midlands, London, South Wales even. Unfortunately Scotland can turn up, but I'm really excited about like tomorrow.
I think credit to, I believe it was Willz who seeded Cruise. By looking at the bracket, he's put some very good matches up, which is going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, Willz always likes to put sneaky brackets up. Like in our locals, he always in singles or doubles, he always like to set up people against each other where they have like the potential to cause like a really like cool upset, but not just an upset, but you'll get like a salty player and puts him against someone who's a really cool player, knowing that you get a reaction from it, you know, like Vulcan and JJ, for example, you know, they go back and forth.
But yeah, he's managed to, our East Anglia A team, which I'm part of with GP, Carrot, Momo and Quirk, are playing...
Momo played sick in doubles.
Yeah, Momo was great. We've
I played him, he's really
talking about...
How long is he in UK for?
2 years from America. But also we had our Carrot, back from Italy, who got first in his pool, touring everyone, including Scorch and Charnucky.
Who does he
Charizard.
use? Who does he use?
He uses Charizard.
No way.
Yeah.
Is Silent Doom listening to this?
But yeah, Willz has seeded us to play the Fibre Optic Babes plus Wef. Yep. With Weferino, my brother, being snatched from our crew, as he's on the Midlands PR by then. So that would be a good match.
It's going to be, I'm not sure, like, it's both regions, it's so hard to put Peterborough, like Midlands or like, I don't know.
And it doesn't help that me and Wef do show up to both, like we're just trying to get, especially Wef, trying to get as much as he can. And that's why he's got so good so quickly at game. 3rd in doubles and Momo. And 1st in...
What do you think about that though? We're asking about Weferino and Momo, do you think they should be static or you think...
Well, as Weferino's consistent static partner for the past time.
You?
I do feel a little bit left to the wayside.
I know what you mean.
But I am not going to be doing many majors or stuff with doubles for like 6 months, so I can see me being replaced in a short while. But I'll find someone.
You can be the tactician for them.
Yeah.
You're going to be the guy like, oh, you're against these guys, then this tactic and that tactic. Doubles is a lot of its tactics.
So Jay's got to...
Yeah, do you want to have a go with the... Do you want to have a go with this? Try it out, practice.